Inner child, higher self. Let me know if you're there. If there is any other energy there outside of higher self or inner child, please step forward. hmm Who is there? Mm. Can you repeat that? It's okay. Relax. Relax. It's okay. Tell me who you are. It's okay. Is that you, inner child? It's okay. It's okay. I'm here for you. It's okay. Inner child, is that you? I need you to speak and use your words. Is that you, inner child? Who's there? I know someone is there because I can sense it. Just let me know who's there. Higher self, is that you? In order for me to help, I have to know. Just relax, Shauretta. It's okay. I'm going to count down to 5 to 1 again. Shauretta, I want you to push outwardly. Reach from the soles of your feet. We're going to ask the guardians to step in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shauretta, I want you to push from the depths of your soul out. Good job. Now, inner child, are you there? It's okay to speak. Higher self, are you there? It's okay to speak. Who's there? It's okay to speak. Who's there? Who is there? It's okay. Present. It's okay. It's okay, love. It's okay. I hear you. I know you're there. Mm-hmm. You are protected and you're guarded, darling. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Just relax. You are surrounded by love and compassion. Let it let it out. It must come up. Let it out. It must come up. Yes. Allow it to surface. You must allow the pain to surface. It must come up. It's okay. Let it out. We're here for you. Let it out. Mm-hmm. I know you're there. It's okay. Just breathe and allow it to surface. Now, I want you to tell me, who are you? Who is there? Is that you, inner child? Yes. It's okay, love. We're here for you. It's okay. Yes. It's okay. Allow it to come. We're here to help you. We're here to help you. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1 and we're going to release some pain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to take a deep breath in and let all the pain that is surfacing to be released. Good job. Yes, allow it to surface. We want all of that clear. There is no judgment, only love. Mm-hmm. Good job. Yes, good job. We're here to help. I am here to assist Shauretta in healing. We're going to take our time with this. It's okay. You come a long way, baby. You come a long way, and we're here. And we're almost there. Now, I want to ask again, inner child, is that you? Is that a yes? Yes. Inner child, what's going on? What is happening? What is needing to be released? Is there pain there that needs to be released? Hmm. Yes. Inner child, is this from a time when she was younger, much younger? Hmm. Inner child, have you tried to assist Shauretta with releasing the pain? Is that a yes? Hmm. Now, you're safe, you're guarded, and you're protected. Okay. It's okay that you took time to get here, but I knew that it was you. Now, you have my 100% attention, and I want you to tell me what it is that Shauretta needs to heal from and that you need to heal from so that we can move forward and clear that space for her. I know she's guarded and protected over it, but you have the power now. You have the energy, you have the floor. Now tell me, what is it that needs to be cleared that she's holding on to? Let me ask this question, inner child. When we spoke earlier, there were some memories that she could not remember. Is this time frame around the pain that you're experiencing at this moment, around her elementary years? Is there pain there? Is that a yes? Hmm. Inner child, what happened? Let's go ahead and try to get this released and cleared. Can you express what happened? I want to turn up the volume for you, and I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. And I want the audible for you, your vocals, to be louder. In 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to turn up the volume all the way so that we can hear. You have the floor. What is it that needs healing around her years that is coming up for you now? Is this a good time for us to talk right now, inner child? Is this a good time for us to speak, inner child?
No.
No. All right. When would be a good time for you to speak about it? How much time does she need? Give me days wise, months wise. I need a time frame. Help her.
Soon.
Soon, but not now. Is that correct?
No.
Okay. Inner child, I want to ask you, do you have a name that you wish to be called by so that Shauretta can communicate with you?
No.
No, no name yet. Would you like for Shauretta to provide you with a name?
Not no.
Repeat that.
Not no.
Not now. That's okay. All right, we will come back. Now, inner child, I know it took a while for you to come. Were you holding her back? Was that you?
Yes.
Okay, it's okay. We don't have to do it now. Is it okay for her to have the past life regression today, or do we need to come back another time?
Another time.
All right. Now, is the higher self in agreement with this?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Inner child, is is the reason for wanting to come back another time for the past life regression, does it have to do, what does it have to do with? Tell me. Just so that I can know what it's around. Can you just give me an idea of what it's around? Is it around trauma? Is it around memories? What is it around? Inner child. What is the reason for not wanting to have the session? What is it around?
Trauma. She's just not ready.
She's just not ready. Is that the reason why she booked? Repeat that.
Not ready for it.
Okay. Inner child, is that the reason why she booked the session so late in time frame? It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're here. Leticia's here. We're here. No worries. We don't have to go today. No problem. It's okay, but I want you to do some releasing. All right? It's okay. Everybody's not ready. Everybody's not ready, inner child. Allow it to come up. Allow yourself to release, even if you have to revisit just you. It's okay to do that. You're surrounded by love. We love Shauretta. We love her. She's surrounded. She's safe. We don't have to move forward today. It's okay. Now, is there anything that you want to tell Shauretta right now while you're here and available? Do you want to tell her something before we allow you to move back?
You love?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, tell her so that she knows. Let her know. Tell her how you feel.
You love that protected.
Can you repeat that one more time for her?
She's loved and protected.
She's loved and protected. Yes. All right. Inner child, I just want to ask a question. Are you okay with me facilitating the session? Do you trust me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Just want to make sure that's okay. Now, I want to ask you to step back, and because you're here, it seems you're holding the most energy. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. I'm going to ask you to relax and step back, take a deep breath, and allow the higher self to come through. I just want to check in with the both of you. That's all. That's it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to step back, inner child. Higher self, would you step forward, please? And let me know when you are there. Let me know when you are there, higher self. Just by speaking, I'm here. Higher self, please step forward. It's okay. Are you there, higher self?
Mm.
Yes, I need you to speak. Yes, I'm here.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, higher self. I know this is the first surfacing for you, so I'm just allowing you time to get acclimated to coming forward. I did speak with inner child. I just want you to take a deep breath, and I just want to have a just a small conversation with you. I want you to take a deep breath in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to take a deep breath and release, allowing yourself to fully surface. Good job. Good job. Good job. Higher self, how are you? Are you doing okay? Are you okay, higher self? It's okay to speak yes or no.
Yes.
Yes. Higher self, are you in agreement with inner child that today is not a good day for this session?
Yes.
Yes. Higher self, what is the reason for you to be in agreement with this not being a good time? Is there a reason that you have? Higher self, I mean, inner child already told me her reason. Can you give me a reason why today is not a good day? I'm okay with that. I just want to know from your side, just so she can hear that later. What is the reason? Higher self, what is the reason?
He's not ready.
She's not ready. Higher self, being the consciousness that you are, mostly connected and for the longest. When is a good time for her to have this session? How long from now is a good time?
About
Higher
two
self,
months.
repeat that.
2 months.
2 months.
Yes.
All right. Higher self, between now and 2 months, are you going to be able to work with her?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay, higher self, I have a question. Do you have a name you wish to be called whenever Shauretta wants to communicate with you?
No.
No. All right. Higher self, were you in a, do is there any issue around me doing the session for her? Is there a trust issue?
No.
No. Okay. Is it all based around the trauma?
Yes.
Mhm. Higher self, can you tell Shauretta something now that she needs to know to be able to get the session done in 2 months' time? Tell her what the plan is. Higher self, tell her what the plan is with between now and 2 months' time.
Just need to focus.
Mhm. Focus
release.
and release. What is it that she needs to release? Tell her.
Negativity.
Repeat that.
Negativity.
Negativity. Is it negativity that involving herself or her surroundings?
Both.
Both. Higher self, is there a possibility that we can speak with we want to allow, she had a question for the baby soul. Is it okay if we get that information now? Would you allow the consciousness to release so we could get that information?
Yeah.
Yes. Was that a yes?
Yes.
All right. Higher self, inner child, we will not move forward with the past life regression, but we will only move forward just to speak to the baby soul, allow the baby soul to connect, to get the information that Shauretta wanted for the baby soul, and that will be all. And I will reconnect. But before I do that, higher self, do you have any information that you want to give me for me to know for the next session?
Mm.
Repeat that.
No.
There is something that you want me to know?
No.
No. Okay, no problem. Now, the space where Shauretta is right now with Leticia, does she feel safe there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you to step back and we're going to allow the baby soul to step forward and we'll allow you to come back in just a moment. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1 and we're going to allow the space for the baby soul to connect in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Baby soul, when you are ready, we want you to step forward. Your mom has some questions for you, and I'm ready when you're ready. Okay? Baby soul, let me know when you're there. Baby soul, let me know when you're there. Mommy's good. She's okay. Okay? Just let me know when you're there by saying, I'm here. She's okay, baby soul. Let me know when you are there, baby soul. Are you there, baby soul? I'm going to count down from 5 to 1 again. I want you to take a deep breath in and release any energy around you so that you can surface in 5, 4, Three, two, one. Take a deep breath and release, allowing everything to level out so baby soul can surface. Baby soul, let me know when you're there. Are you there, baby soul? It's okay. Mommy's okay. She just has a question. Let me know you're there by saying I'm here. It's okay. Let me know when you're there. We're just making the space for you. There's a window open for you to come through if you wish. Mom's okay. Let me know when you're there. Are you there? It's okay. If you wish not to come, you don't have to. All right. Higher self, if you can at this moment, can you go ahead and come through? I'm not sure that baby soul is ready yet. If you could, the higher self or inner child, either of you, just to come forward so that I can ask the question for Shauretta of the baby soul. And let me know when you're there. Higher self, are you there? Baby soul, are you there? Inner child, are you there? Who is wishing to connect? Higher self, do you wish to connect? Baby soul, are you there? Inner child, are you there? All right. I'm going to count down from 3 to 1, and I need one of you to surface in 3, 2, 1. Just want to know who is there so that we can go ahead and wrap the session up. Hi, yourself, are you there? Who is present? Baby soul, are you there? Inner child, are you there? Okay. If no one wishes to come forward, it's okay. We can go ahead and we're going to wrap the session up. I just want to make the space and time. If one wants to surface, you have the floor before we wrap this up. Okay. I'm going to count down from 5 until 1. We're going to allow Shauretta to surface so that I can ask a question and maybe she can get the answer from Baby Soul. When I count down from 5 to 1, Shauretta, you'll just be in the space of still hypnosis, just answering the question. You're gonna ask the question of the Baby Soul. And you're gonna be here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, Shauretta, the Baby Soul did not come forward, and that's okay. It could be just due to the state of what's going on right now, meaning that the session is being put on hold. Now, I want within your mind's eye to ask the Baby Soul, what name does it wish to be called? And speak that out loud, and I'll record that for you. Go ahead and ask the Baby Soul what name it wishes to be called. Just allow the name to come to you. Shauretta, ask the question of the Baby Soul what name it would like to be called. Did you ask? Did you ask the question?
Yes.
What did the Baby Soul say?
There's no response.
No response yet. That's okay. The Baby Soul will just wait. It's okay. Baby Soul, it's okay. We'll come back to this at another time. I'm just giving the floor one last opportunity for the higher self or the inner child to speak or the baby soul to speak. If it wishes to, Sharita will automatically step back and one of you will step forward. And I will give a time frame. I will give approximately 1 minute for either of you to resurface and provide any information that you want to for her before we wrap the session up. And that countdown has begun. Also, within this 1 minute time frame, if there's a guide that wishes to step forward for Sharita, please do that. You have the opportunity to do that as well at this time frame. Is there someone there that wishes to speak? No. Does anyone there wish to speak? Anyone from the collective consciousness team? Okay. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. We're going to ask everyone to step back, higher self, inner child, all guides, return to their respective places. We're going to allow Shauretta to return to herself, personality wise, consciousness, on this day of Sunday, April the 6th at 1:20 p.m. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1 and release you from the space of the consciousness of having the past life regression in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you are now released. Feel free to open your eyes, Shauretta, back to consciousness. You're safe. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. That was quite a bit right there. Do you do you remember what happened?
Yes.
Mhm. So your inner child and your higher self, based on trauma that you're unaware of, refuse to allow the session to move forward. That can happen, absolutely. This is the first, and that's okay. Now, did you even, while they were surfaced, did they give you a glimpse of anything that happened?
No.
Mhm. Because you're not ready. Okay. So that is the reason why when we were talking earlier and you didn't really have any memories, and I asked you about elementary, middle school, and it was kind of very superficial, and I was noticing that. So the reason why nothing came up because they got a grip. They just locked you basically out of it. Like they just like in a beautiful way, like no, no, no. It took forever for them to come to the surface because they know Boujee Oracle, she get to it. I'm gonna be asking them questions, boom, boom, bang. But also out of respect, they know that I also respected you're not ready. You're not ready. And they knew that. So when you booked your session, you booked it so far out from Leticia's like, y'all friends, like, why she didn't book like right back? Like, what happened? And I noticed that. I noticed that. Because when she told me that you were her friend, I was like, why she book all the way out there? Why wouldn't she book closer? I noticed that. And so, did you know that is why that happened?
No.
When Leticia booked hers and you had the opportunity to book your session also closer, why didn't you book yours closer to her?
I don't really know.
You don't really know. But did you have the same opportunity time-wise to book an earlier session? Were there some open earlier when you went out there?
Um, Actually, mine was like, it's like every time I would tell Leticia I will log in and I will try to book, but something kept me back from doing it. Like every
Uh-huh.
time there's a pushback to do the questions, everything.
Everything.
By the time I was ready to book, most of the space was the earliest space were already booked.
But you did try to get an earlier spot.
Yes.
But every time you tried to book, something came up.
Yes.
Whether you couldn't get into the site, get the right date, or okay, no, I don't have my question. All of that, any of that happened. This is why. Because they said you're not ready. And that's okay. You're the first person that I've had whose higher self or inner child came forward and said, no, we can't do, she's not ready for that. I did have the last session, which was Kim. It took for a long time for her to go under because she had an attachment. You didn't have attachment. Just your higher self and your inner child said no. But I noticed when I was asking you about your memories that you just kind of gave me superficial shit. Like, I mean, I have friends like, okay, what? Nothing. You wouldn't give me shit. Okay. Now, I've been doing this for a little bit and I know the difference between when something is superficial and when it's just they don't remember. And I didn't get that. I was getting something else. And the more I tried to get them to connect, I knew that it was something else. First, I thought it was an attachment. And they was like, nah, it's just us. We ain't ready. She not ready. So since she ain't ready, we ain't ready. And they know how I operate. They know. They know that I'm gonna get to it and ask the questions. And I think they may have been a little bit hesitant because well, if I talk to the baby soul might say something. So the baby soul was like, well, I'm on board with them. We can't do it. Well, we want to, but she ain't ready. So that means that you're just gonna have to wait. So they want you to wait. So we have to wait because the higher
Yeah.
self is in control. Period. And this is an example of I seen a session before with somebody else. The higher self was like, nah, we don't even know you, bitch. We ain't talking to you. Okay. That's why I asked them, did they trust me? They said yes. So it wasn't about me. It was about you. Like whatever was going to come, and it doesn't matter what lifetime, because they could allow you to go to any lifetime, but whatever lifetime you went to was going to lead to trauma that you would not be ready for. And then we would get to the question and answer, some more shit was going. They know this, so you wasn't ready for none of the damn lifetimes. Like nigga, no, we can't do this right now. She gonna be a whole mess and fuck it. So they said 2 months time. So between now and 2 months, you're gonna be working with them to allow you to release some of the feelings attached to it, to allow the inner child to release from some things that happened, to allow the higher self to know that when the inner child releases, now we can move forward. But if the inner child don't release, it ain't gonna happen. Did you see that? Well, I don't know about salt. Did you get to see a glimpse of the inner child?
Pardon?
Did you get to see the inner child at all?
No, but
Did you feel her?
it was like really pressing me down
Mm-hmm.
from my
Yeah.
stomach all the way up.
Mm.
It was like this kind of press down.
Yeah. Like pressure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. So between now and a couple of months, I guess they'll let you know when to reach out. It ain't gonna, I'm not gonna ask you because there's no point in me asking. They'll let you know. So it's like they're going to be working with you
Okay.
what more than anything, the inner child, because it happened so young, whatever it was, and however many lifetimes. We can't heal anything until we can get there because
Okay.
they wouldn't even speak to me about what it was. They wouldn't even give me, I was like, can you tell me what it's around? No, nigga, she can hear you, nigga. We ain't telling you shit. Fuck you, Bougie. Fuck you, Bougie. We ain't telling you shit. We can't tell you nothing because she can hear you. And she can hear us if we start talking. Like, no, stop asking. Right? But they were very loving about it. It was just like, no. Okay. I'm being dramatic, but they were like, there, this is a prime example of how the higher self and the inner child can protect you and will not show up for you at all when they can't. And you froze a little bit. I hope you're still there. I don't know if you popped off or not. So, with this being said, we cannot move forward with this. And they will let you know when you can. So, if there's anybody that's watching this video, you have a question about it, you want to pop your questions in the comment box, you can, whether you own whether you own YouTube or whether you own uh uh Facebook. If you have a question about the higher self or the inner child, the way it did not allow her to connect. I can hear you now. It sounds better now. Before it was a bunch of, I think, like wind or something. Shauretta, do you have any question? You're frozen again. Does anybody have any question that they want to type into the box? Feel free to do that. This is a prime example of how the higher self can be guarded. The inner child can be guarded, and they will not allow anything to come out, period. Um, because they know the state of the vessel, right? So she popped off. Anytime the higher self feels something so traumatic, no matter the lifetime that we would have went into, or even just talking, we were just talking. They wasn't speaking on anything. They wouldn't even tell me what the trauma was around. Usually I can get them to tell me what the trauma is around. Like we had Kim's session. If any of you go back and look at Kim's session, if you hadn't watched it, we never did get to the past life regression. One, she had an attachment. She had three chakras that were out of alignment, and it was a no. They said no, she had to come back. Okay. Okay, she's trying to connect. So, with that being said, the higher self will protect, the inner child will protect any information moving forward, even if it's just the inner child in me or the higher self in me speaking. Even though the vessel is under hypnosis, if they say no, because they know that the vessel can hear, which is Shauretta, that Sharita, they know she can hear. She ain't deaf. She can still hear us speaking. So no, because even though there were some things that we could have worked on, she may not have been able to handle it, the information that came forward, if they spoke on it. So they have to work in the background on releasing to allow her and the inner child to be able to have this session. So, first of all, it ain't no coincidence that it took an hour for us to fucking connect because we went from Zoom to over here. So now it's all adding up. You see what's happening, Shauretta? You see that it's all.
Yes.
I don't care how much. Okay, fuck it. We can just go live. They didn't. Then they started having problems with the audio. They was like, no, we ain't doing it. It's now this. I want to be clear. This also could have been some guides as well, but normally no, because if it's with the guys, normally like there ain't gonna be no connection. Like no, Bougie, because you be doing the most, and we slip up, and then we got another situation we got to deal with off camera. So no, no. But this was not the case. This was inner child and higher self protecting you. And this is a prime example when I tell people it doesn't matter if you're under hypnosis. The higher self knows. It knows what you can handle, and it knows. The inner child is so protective. It had the it had the higher self gripped up. Oh, that nigga, we ain't saying shit. Because that's a lot. Th- This was a case of where the inner child had more energy powerful than the higher self, or the higher self respected the inner child's wishes not to open up, so it did not. It's one of the two, because it took forever. But I knew one of them was, that's why I kept pressing. I could feel it. I know one of them is there. Nigga, who is there? So that's why I said, who is there? Nigga, who there? So one of y'all is there. Okay. And finally it was the inner child that came forward. But it while she was coming forward, there was so much compassion around not allowing you to feel what needed to be felt, that she released big time a couple of times. And I love her for that. You gotta love her for that. Like, she is not fucking with nobody. That's fucking with you. And bitch, bye. Okay? We ain't talking to you, and we ain't talking to nobody, because this is our boo, and she ain't ready to know. What else? What don't you understand, boo? Just stop asking. But it was, but it was out of love. Yeah, it was out of
Yes.
love. And they took care of your ass. It was like, so that means I don't care who it is that would try to have a conversation with you. It's not happening. It's not gonna come up. I don't care who it is. I even asked them if they felt safe being there with Leticia. Everything was a yes. Yes, they trusted me. But that's not the issue. Trust is not it. It's you being able to handle. And they wouldn't even give me just a tiny bit of what it was, because you would take that and run with it, right? So then they couldn't work with you on whatever it is. They like, nigga, now you think we stupid. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Oh God. So how are you feeling right now? I know I don't want you to feel bad because we didn't get to do the session. That's not a big deal. Healing is first. They have to work with you. And see, you didn't know this before, but now you know. The reason why you took forever for you to book, and the reason why it took forever us to connect to the Zoom, and it was acting crazy, and then it started over here. It was like, fine, we go, okay, Bougie, go and do your shit, go and connect, but shit, you can't tell us what to do. You can't connect. We know you, you know you the ish, but we don't have to connect if we don't want to. Okay. I mean, we love you and everything, but Bougie, we don't have to connect, and we're not doing that today. And I thought that was, I respect that. I respect, and even when I tried to get the baby soul, because I connect with all baby souls. The baby, I could feel the baby soul. Could you feel the baby soul want to come forward? Could you feel that? I felt the
Yes.
baby soul want to come forward, but it was like the inner child was like, no, because see, you talk too much. Baby souls be telling everything. Oh, they tell everything. They would, and they knew that. Listen, I've talked to baby souls that tell shit about their parents. They'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Shit like that. That be happening. So they knew, because the baby soul has nothing to lose. It's a soul that wants to come through, and it doesn't have a problem releasing information. But because the way the inner child felt, it respected that as well. It tried to surface. I saw it. It tried to. I could feel it. But then it was like inner child was like, what you doing? No, not right now. It's not good, baby soul. You be doing too much. No, move. So it was like no, and I thought that was beautiful. So don't worry about when. Just whenever the session is supposed to happen, you'll know, because you'll book with ease. Okay, but
Yes.
you will have to reach out to me. I won't have the thing on there that says uh volunteer uh session, because other people will book with that, and then I'll have to turn them down. That just be a whole mess for me. Keep deleting and say no, you need to go pay, right? So you'll have to reach out to me whenever. You'll know when you're ready, because they'll let you know when you're ready.
Okay.
Now, how do you feel about that?
Uh, the experience. I was hoping more, but it is what it is. What it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, man. And was that your son or your daughter that was?
My son.
Oh, baby, he stepped up into the picture right on over. And I know he wanted to like touch. I know he wanted to touch you. He was looking at me, but he saw you, and he could see Leticia wiping. And baby, he was on standby. Period. And that was beautiful too, because he was. Could you feel his energy when he was close by you?
Yes.
Yes, he was there. Okay. All right. Let Leticia in the window a minute, because baby, she was the caretaker. All right, Leticia, where
You
you at,
see
boo?
her?
Okay. Ah, man, that was beautiful.
Present.
Leticia, what you think? That was beautiful, right?
Yes. I like the way you I was clueless, like I was like question mark what's going on, but I was still trusting and knowing that I don't have to know everything because I don't know everything, and I don't
Yeah.
understand because I don't know everything. So I was good with it.
Yeah.
But I get it when you explain to me, to us. I understand, so I feel
Yes.
even better.
Hmm. But did you notice how it was taking a while for that inner child or higher self to come? And first of all, higher self
Yeah.
was like, that was higher self. Inner child was like,
Ooh.
but did
True.
you know, did you see when higher self, I mean, inner child finally came through, you could feel the trauma of the inner child when
True.
she surfaced. Immediately when she surfaced, she was bawling. Did you notice that, Leticia?
What is it? Yep.
Yes. She bawled a couple of times, and we tried to,
I felt it.
we did get some release from her, but Leticia was there, comforted, and I could feel that. And how did that make you feel, knowing that this is your friend and she was trying to release through the inner child?
Yeah, I was feeling, I was getting a sad feeling too. I was feeling, and at the same time, I knew what was happening to her, that it was her time of releasing.
Hmm.
So that kind of comforted me. But I was feeling like, my friend.
I know, I know. I was over here trying to hold myself, baby. I was gripped up over here. You hear me? But I knew someone was there. At first, I thought it was an attachment, but then that kind of dissipated and went away. But I knew somebody was there just sitting. It was almost like the higher self pushed the inner child forward. Like, go on, tell it. Like, go on. Like, you ain't got to push me. Like, I'm going.
I felt the press down, and then the step back.
You felt the press
So
down,
you
then the
keep
step back.
having the press down came back again long
Yes.
after
Pressure.
Yes.
the pressure on this upper
Hmm.
part.
Yes.
And then
So one of them stepping back so that the other one could come forward, only to find out that the trauma is so deep that right now is not the time, and that's okay. See, and that's why you, when I asked you those questions, you couldn't really give me shit, right? Not nothing. And I was like, damn, most people can give me some. She can't give me nothing. I knew then. I knew then it was something. So once you said, yeah, I mean, I had
I
friends. Like, yeah, everybody have friends, but what else? You ain't got no memory from it? Like, not shit. The only memory, and I couldn't even get to the memory about the woman that you saw with the gun. That's when you were 5 or 6. That is the only thing that you could give me. Other than that, not really. You couldn't really give me anything. You gave me
that's the only thing that's the only thing that stayed with me from that small.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else was related to me through my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she said when I was 2, my aunt passed away,
Mm-hmm.
and she said my aunt really that was my great aunt. That's my grandmother's sister.
Mm-hmm.
She played with me a lot when I was that small, and she passed away when I was 2.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that around that time when she passed away, she used to, well, they only found out through a spiritual person would have mentioned that the person that just passed away in the family normally comes and play with me, but the spirit is too high for me. So it kind of used to give me, they call it fits. I a
Seizures.
seizure, like I used
Mm-hmm.
to get seizure steady.
Mm-hmm.
So that spiritual person kind of look after me
Mm-hmm.
for that period. Apart from that, everything else was related to me, also about my father family
Mm-hmm.
and the way how they would treat me and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't have any recollection or memory of it. But
Right.
as I grow, I would notice it, but I try to put it in the car now.
Mm-hmm.
But I can relate from what was being told to me and what I experience as I get big.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's okay. So this was still beautiful in its own way. This is around the protection of them
Yeah.
for you, right? So They can't even give you a glimpse. They ain't gonna allow a dream, astral travel, none of that. Like you just it ain't gonna happen until they work with you because they have to know that you're ready. And that has more to do that once it comes up and out, now you'll know. And so that can those things can take over your life if you're not ready to heal from them. It'll almost make you just shut down. So you can't know right now. They have to wait.
Okay.
And just because they say it's 2 months doesn't mean it'll be 2 months. 2 months can lead to 6 months if the work is not done, right?
Yes.
So you have to release the fear around knowing. You know that there's some absent times there. You have to be able to communicate and they have to know that you mean that and that you're real about wanting to know. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. We'll be right here again, right? So it may take some
Yeah.
time. So because I've given them permission to let you know when you're ready. That's when you'll know. Now, you won't just be like booking, okay, I'm ready. They'll be like, no, we not. No, you're not. No, you're not. So it's not gonna. No, you can lie to yourself, but no. So they're not gonna allow it to happen until some outer work is done. So you got to work with your higher self and your inner child on releasing some things around being gripped up about what you need to know about things that happen in this lifetime that are affecting you, but you have to heal from the past lifetime first. At least one. Can y'all just give me one where I can start? We could do baby steps. Like, just give me the one that's the least traumatic so I can start there. Allow me to be able to even have some dreams or some visuals about some things to, like, even if it's fucked up or scary, allow me to be that so I can get somewhere so I can see and do some healing, right? Because I get a
Yes.
sense of you're having some detachment issues, right? That means not being able to allow people to get close to you, right? If it feels off, it's like, no, you just cut them off. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, I ain't talking to you, nigga. Get away. Just whatever it is, right? So when that happens, it does not necessarily you. It's the inner child feeling some kind of way, feels weird, feels off. And it could also be the inner child, I mean, the higher self also connecting, knowing that that is not a good time or the person. This person is giving XYZ type of energy, and it's a no. Okay. Also,
Yes.
probably the reason why you're so protective of your child, right? Right now. Okay. You don't want too many people watching them. You can't go spend a night. No, a lot of shit, right? It's not happening. You're not going so and so with so and so. You don't know why. You just said no. Why? Because I said no. No, you don't need to go. When those things are happening, there's usually a reason why. If you don't know them outright, some people just plain over protecting people just stupid, but then others is old remnants of things that happened with us in a past lifetime or this
Yes.
lifetime. Okay, but that energy from the past follows here, right? So some things happen here, and then here we are living some of it close to it or resembling of the past. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me about anything?
Not really.
Mm-hmm.
I think I understand everything that happened. So I'll try to work on it.
Yeah. Don't beat yourself up about it because I just did a session like this with Kim. When you go back and look, if you go back and look at that video, it was similar to
Yes.
this one where she couldn't move forward. It took me a minute to get her down too. But once we did find out what was going on, we had that they only allowed that to be a healing session, her higher self and inner child. No, we can't move past anything. She's got to get grounded here. And so she'll have to come back too. But it took me a minute to
Okay.
get her down. It didn't take this long, but it did take a minute because right now we're on like what? Damn near the 4 hours, 12, 10, 11,
Yes.
12, 1. It's almost, ah, but that's okay because these things happen, right? The beautiful part about it is this wasn't a session that you had to pay for. That's $350.
True.
Okay. This was a session that was a volunteer. At least you know now where you are. Okay.
Yes.
We'll come back to this one. You'll still get a free session. Don't worry.
Okay.
And they'll let you know when you're ready. Okay.
Okay. Gratitude.
Gratitude to you. Uh, do you want me to make this you want this to be public? This video?
I don't have a problem.
All right. We'll release it. I'll take some of it off the question part towards the front, I think, and we'll just allow some of this to be, as part of it. And so that way you can go back and see yourself. Otherwise, you won't be able to see yourself. Okay.
Okay.
All right, darling. I won't. It's not going to go up today. It'll go up sometime this week. I'm not sure when. Oh, I don't know. Depending on what I got to do today, I might be able to get some of it up today. Okay.
No problem.
All right. Y'all have a beautiful day. Thank you
You
so
too.
much
Same
for
to
the
Thank you
you.
trust.
again.
All right, y'all.
Thanks for the
Take care.
patience.
You're welcome. Bye, Leticia.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Take care.